been this bad the last time. Let's see who's on. Andrew NUFC. Are you alright, mate? You alright? Graham. Hello, bud. Hiya, Archie. Please sit there. Good lad. Yeah, good luck, everybody. I'll give people a couple of minutes just to see if they can get on, and then we'll start best I can. I'm having a tech problem day to day. I had to get my wife to help, which is always a bad thing. You get the wife to help, you never hear the last of it. So, nah, she's good. But I had a proper tech freak day, and I think we're all ready. How many we got? So 27 in. Evening, William. Archie lad, how are you doing? You all right? John, nice one. I've just forced me chicken curry down my neck, so I'm a bit gassy. I do apologise for that. Oh, Gerald, hello, Gerald, you all right? Hello, mate. Michael, how you doing? Not heard from you for a while. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope the wife's on. Yeah, we're gone. Hello, John. Cod Whisperers there. Shout out to them. David. Hiya, David, mate. Leros. Good one. Fly Fishing GS Scotland. Welcome. Quick question from someone there, Anthony. What do I think of the Achios rods? Absolutely fantastic, mate. That actually happened to be right behind us, yeah. I mean, I know this is not what this is about. There's my little babies here, look. Love them. Excellent rods. Well worth the money. If you're going to use them for the river, etc. Even on the beaches. Had cod in on them. Had cod up to 3.5 pound on them, no problem. Great rods. I do not have anything to do with Achios, so that's enough of that malarkey. Let's see who else is on. Alan Pickering, hello, mate. You all right? Oh, David. Geordie Rodfather. Well done, mate. Nice to drop in. Nice to see from you as well. It's going a bit quick here. Michael, you've been hiding, have you? Well, you need to get out fishing. There's cod about. First time on. Hello, Janice. You all right? Scott White. Paul B. Evening. James, hi. Lovely. I'm on the hard stuff tonight, so bear with us. Right, what I've decided. So I've got the reel handy, so we'll best get on with it, I suppose. I'm also going to chuck a couple of these little bad boys in with the reel. It's not free advertising or anything. But I'm going to chuck them in with a reel for you. Evening, Martin. Evening, Alan. Northumbrian. Oh, Sid. I think it's Sid, is it? Why not out? I will be heading out, Sid. I will be. I hope so anyway. Right. So, obviously, we know what the PB was. It was splashed all over. You didn't even have to watch the video, to be honest, because it was on there. The PB was the turbot from Cresswell / Druridge Bay, because there seems to be, people seem to have a discrepancy between where Cresswell ends and where Druridge Bay starts. The more experienced people will know exactly where that is. I was kind of just on, I was actually in Cresswell, to be fair. It is Cresswell. It's classed as Cresswell. But if anyone wants to know where you get the turbot, I'm going to share it with you right now. If you do a bit of summer fishing and you want the turbot, you park up at the first car park that you come to after the Greek place. There's like a Greek place there. You park up there and you just walk directly straight through. And when you've got like just that little bit of tide in the summer, it doesn't have to be, if it's bright, it's not the best, but you know, a little bit cloud cover, turbot galore, especially if you go in March, April, June. So there's a tip for you. Oh, hello, Phil. You all right? Hello, Josh. Sorry if I missed anyone. Private beach, yeah, John. It's good. That it didn't fish last night. Apparently, there was a canny little roll on as well, but it didn't fish. But I think the lad was fishing at high water. I would have preferably been there at bottom, like, you know. Anyway, so it was a turbot. I didn't wait. It was a big turbot. The video didn't do it justice. It was quite a thick fish. It was probably about, I mean, this is a man saying this. It was probably about 2.5, 3 inches thick. It was a very heavy fish, but I just don't weigh them. And he went back absolutely perfectly. Yes, Josh,
Drift Cafe, that's it. That's what it's called. I don't take notice of places, you know. I just rock up and fish, really, unless it's somewhere that I really know well. Anyway, let's get this started, eh? So we've got the reel, cracking reel. It is brand new, and I did pay for it myself to come out of my own pocket. It's not, I wasn't endorsed or anything. That stuff's all gone. So we've got the reel all wrapped up nicely, ready to go. £20 Ryco braid. I'm trying to see these things. What's my top bait? Well, depends what you're fishing for, Hearts. My top bait, ragworm. I'm going to say ragworm. Ragworm is my top bait. Because it's so versatile, you can catch so many fish with ragworm. Whereas some of the other baits are a little bit more specific to species, if you like. But who knows? Fish take anything. They're like us, you know. One day I'll fancy a burger. Next day I'll fancy something posh, you know. I don't know. Or a crunchy. I'm into crunchies at the minute. I love them. Lovely crunchies. Anyway, right, sorry. Gone on and on now. Sorry about this. Right, so we've got the reel. I've got the generator. Let's hope it's going to work. I'm going to turn it around. Try and turn the camera on for you. Let me have a look. I'm not having a very good savvy tech day, so let me have a look for you. Turn you around. There you go. Oh, look at me plethora of stuff. I thought I'd show you that while I'm on. Right, I've just knocked off. Oh, just knocked my stuff. This is typical. This is what my day's been like. Right. Oh no. Right, here we go. So I'm doing this back to front, so bear with us. So that's what it was. You had to comment Turbot, which is there. That had to be on video. And all I need to do now, hopefully, is just pick a random winner. So big drum roll. Let's get ready for it. Is it going to work? Please work. Please work. I think it'll work. Oh, there we go. Can you see that one? Colin Clifford 5713. He wrote, Turbot, great channel, mate. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Colin. Well, all you have to do now, Colin, I'm just going to turn you back round, guys. There you go. I'm sorry that everybody can't win. I would love to give everybody something because you're all equally fantastic. And I love your comments and your pep talks, etc. when I get a little bit... So it's Colin Clifford 5713. Colin, if you either put a message on the video, I will pick that up, or you can contact me on Facebook at Northeast Angling. Just put that in and it'll bring you to the Facebook page. Or failing that, if you're not a Facebooker, because I know that some people don't like it, it's northeastanglinguk@gmail.com. And I'll get this reel off to you. If something happens and Colin doesn't claim it within a week, we'll do it again and somebody else will get it. But I think you'd probably be on the ball. I would be. So Colin, you get the reel coming to you, and I'm going to send a couple of stickers to you. If anybody local wants stickers and you do see me, because I know some of you on here actually do see me, just give us a shout and ask us for some stickers and I'll pop you some. Just to get them out there, you know. Did I answer everything for everyone? I think I did. They're nice, these little lives, aren't they? We should have a little live now again, and now and again, and have a little fish chat and find out what's going on. Get some people onto fishing marks and get some fish caught for them, because I think there's a little bit too much secrecy going on sometimes, and I don't buy into that. So we should have a little chat every now and again, maybe once a month or something. I don't know. Let us know what you think. What's that? Janice, you need rigs. I can't help you there. I can't help you there. That would be beyond me, to be fair. I do my own. Alan Pitton, can you give advice on how I can get my wife to agree to me having a tackle room? Don't ask. That's the advice I would give you. Don't ask. Just do it bit by bit until the time comes when you've actually taken over the room completely, and then there's nothing she can do about it. I've had to get the Christmas decorations out of the loft like I do, because I've just had to do that the other day and it was a killer. So scroll back if I can. What was the questions? My wife's telling us to scroll back. What questions do I have? Graham, I'm not at work tomorrow. I'm not at work till Thursday. What is the latest trend rod? Fishing rod. Oh, the latest trend rod is, oh, sorry, Archie, the ragworm. Archie, you can get ragworm off me at work when we have it in, or you can just go to the tackle shops and buy it, mate. Janice, latest trend of fishing rod. It's not really a trend, to be fair. Zulcron are a very popular rod at the moment, mainly because of how much the cost and the quality. Very good, affordable rods. Have a look at those. Anything else? Gary, I fished 10 last night and ragworm outfished everything. Yep. Wouldn't surprise us, Gary. Wouldn't surprise us at all. It's just a good versatile bait, you know. What else have we got? I'm just scrolling because the wife's told us to. She's a proper bossy wife. Don't tell her I said that though. I know she's watching, but a few questions. Do question answer. Do a question and answer. Yeah, that's a good idea, John. I mean, I'm not an expert, you know. I just been fishing a long time, but I'm not an expert. I just go out and do it. But if I can help anyone, I always will. Maybe I might get some help myself. I think I need it sometimes. Yeah, John, Cod Whisperers there. Cod Whisperers is another YouTube channel. Check them out. They have a good laugh. Two lads. You should get yourself on. Have a watch of them. Better to ask for forgiveness and permission. Yeah, right. That's a good one. Braver than me. Alan, I push me luck. I go to the boundaries of hell sometimes, but I do push me luck. What do you work as, mate? I just about bait. I actually work at Fishing Republic in Gateshead. So I'm kind of in the tackle trade in a sense. Is that my wife bumming on here? Thanks, James. I'm glad you like the content. That's brilliant. High fishing frustrations. I think that's about everything. There's no more questions, is there? Let us know if you're a member of the Facebook group. Let us know if you think that a live chat would be good once a month or something. Maybe we could all just get together and have a chat about stuff and see what's James Carr, what's your favorite YouTube channel? I don't have a favorite. I'll tell you who I watch, right? Just to be, because I'm not the type who's up my own backside, and I don't believe that my channel is the only channel on YouTube. So what I watch, Full Circle Angling, I like David. David's good. Very good if you like the rock marks. David's very knowledgeable with the Northeast Coast. Sparta Fishing. Steve's a friend of mine. We fish together now and again. That's a good channel. Gets himself out and about. He travels quite a lot, whereas I'm fairly local or Northumberland coast. Steve goes elsewhere. Obviously the biggest one. Fishing things. My Scottish friend Gordon. Absolutely love him. He's bonkers. Check out his underwater footage on YouTube. It's Fish and Things. Absolutely brilliant. Based up in Peterhead, I believe. Phil from Another Angle. Good crack. He often fishes with him. Who else do I watch? It's probably more. Well, Cod Whispers I watch as well. Any local, I watch all the local ones. Down south, I watch Wayne Hand. I can't remember what his channel's called, even though it's a big channel. I can't remember. Wayne Hand. And Billy Fishing in Norway. Love that one as well. He gets up to some cracking stuff. And obviously, yes, Dave, I was getting there. My good friend, Shane, the Holderness Codfather, who just loves me singing on me videos. So if you've seen us singing on the video, on any of my videos, it's for Shane. We've got an ongoing thing going on. And I'm hoping to go down and catch up with Dave, the Geordie Rodfather, and Shane down on the Holderness coast. Hopefully get some cod. Phil, you out again? I hope you did well. I know he's done well, Phil. He's out together. You'll be moving in together soon, you two. I tell you. Janice, there's a load of good fishing channels. You get a good laugh. There's nothing worse than watching a serious fishing channel for me. I turn it straight off. There is a massive channel. I'm not going to name him. And it is a him. Not going to name him. I turn him off because he's too serious. And I think, to be fair, there's a fine line between giving knowledge to somebody and coming across as arrogant. So I don't watch that one. I do watch Awful Angler as well. Alex. I think everybody watches Alex. But yeah, it's it's just one of those things. Facebook, YouTube's really good for knowledge. It's the same as anything. Because before I was doing all this, I was a semi-professional drummer for quite some years, and I used to go on YouTube and learn loads of things that I could never learn as a musician. And I think fishing's the same. You just learn so much. Janice, I don't like fishing, just the banter. Well, it's a good job. It's a good job, Janice, because that's all you get on my channel, really. It's just banter. Shore Hunter, that's it, Hearts, you're right. That's him. I like Wayne. He's very much like me. He's got a good sense of humor, and he just enjoys himself, you know. Fishing Hinny. Yep, I do watch Fishing Hinny. Yep, I do. Local Lass Blythe, I believe. Anyone local, I'll watch them all. The thing is, what you need to do on YouTube is be very, I like to be nice to every channel. So I haven't got any gripes about going on channels and saying that was brilliant, because if I enjoy it, I'll tell them that I enjoyed it. Some videos are can be boring, mine included. It's just fishing. Let's have a look. You never stop learning. I tried fishing one, ended up in a net with a nest. Oh, multiplier. Janice, you need a fixed spool. You can't net, well, you can't nest it, but get yourself a fixed spool, Janice, and have a bash with that. Come straight off. You don't get any overruns or anything like that. That's a good, just on that point, that's something that I've turned to a lot over the last 5 years, is fixed spools. I used to be I still am a multiplier guy, but I love the fixed spools now, especially at night time. You just chuck it and you don't even think about it. You just chuck it and wait for it to stop. But with the multiplier, obviously, as Janice has said, you're going to get a lot of overruns as well. Used to fish Velva Liquids. Yes, Fishing Frustrations. It is now the Walkway. Who would have thought Velva Liquids, right, an industrial plant, would have turned into housing, and pretty good housing as well. It's not cheap. Lovely little shot, the Walkway. I will be going back there. But I'm a little bit unsure. I like to fish early morning or late at night. And I'm unsure what the score is there on the Walkway, because it is a public, there is private houses there, and I don't know if it would be disturbing them. So I don't know how late or early in the morning I could fish there. I'd have to test the waters on that one. It was a fixed spool, Janice. Jeez, I don't know how you managed that one. Well, that's a first for me. Oh, no, I've seen it done before, but well done. That's an achievement within itself. Craig Lee, fishing is the best sport or hobby for mental health. Agree. Could sit out there for hours. There's no better than being by the water, not cooked up in the house, regardless of catching up. Absolutely spot on, Craig. I've just mentioned this on a video that I've done today, actually, about fishing. I don't want to bang on about the mental health side of it, because I think it's said enough by other content makers, but it is a fact. You do need some release from work, whether it be playing badminton, squash, tennis, football, or fishing. You do need something. I think it's massively important, massively. Fly time. I do watch, fly time channels. I didn't even mention those. Yeah, I do. A couple of them don't even exist anymore. There was a Scottish lad who had a fly fishing channel. I used to love it, and he stopped. I can't remember the name of him now, though. I think most people watch the Welsh lad. I can't even, you know what it is? I can't remember. Age. Anything else? I think you can't fish the water from 10 o'clock. From 10 o'clock at night, right? Excellent. Was that from Anthony? Thanks, Anthony. I thought probably broke that rule last year, because I was there early in the morning. But oh well. Thanks, Phil. Challenge is great for men. All men need to talk. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. I think it's slightly off fishing, but I will just touch on that. I think with men and mental health, it's kind of, it's a weakness to show that you need somebody, or that you need help. They think it's a weakness, but it isn't. I'm soft as crap, me. Like, if I need something, I'll say. My wife will be testament to that. I'll whinge it out all the time. James, you know the Scottish guy. Gary, fish the Walkway till 10 p.m. as they have a curfew in place. That's a shame, because that's a cracking mark as well. Some nice deep water off the front of there. But, well, if it was my home, I think I'd probably be the same. Hearts, David McPhail, absolute legend. He's a legend, mate. David McPhail and who's the other lad? There's another one as well. I will still be fly fishing. I'll get some videos on. Look my hands off. That's not dirt, by the way. That's iodine, because I've been using lugworm today. I kind of stupidly didn't put my gloves on. David McPhail, are you off there, John? Take care of yourself, bud. Davy McPhail, and there's another one as well, Davy somebody. Anyway, I'm starting to blab on now. Oh, James Lindsay, that's Lindsay. That's Without Further Ado, Lindsay, isn't it? I can't remember the name of his channel. Yeah, I do. I watch them all. I'm like anybody else. I sit and watch YouTube. It's nothing. Just because I create stuff myself doesn't mean to say I'm any different. I just sit and watch people. You know what I mean? A lot of them are friends of mine. Hey, Robbie, you okay there? How are you doing? I keep saying this, and it looks like I've been heavy smoking or something, doesn't it? It's just honestly, it's iodine from lugworm today, and it's gone right into my skin. It's in my nails and everything. It's lovely. This is the joys of being a fisherman. Very attractive, like. Gary Pearson, are you a member of any forums? Yes, Gary, I am. I couldn't even begin to tell you. I think I follow nearly everything. Northumbrian Anglers, Northeast Fishing, all of them. I tend to keep a low profile. And I'll tell you why, Gary, just briefly. Because I've been fishing for, 30 odd years. And as soon as the internet started, these forums started for fishermen. And what happened was, what you find is, it's like anything in life. It starts off a nice place, and then it becomes toxic, because you get some certain individuals that'll come on, and when people are asking for help, they'll just come out with silly comments. And I'm not that type of person. I don't like negative stuff. I like everything positive, and that's the way my life is, and I want it to stay that way. Janice, you like hearing this? I love the sound of the sea, Janice. Love it. John, can you still get onto Smith's Docks? You can, John. You can get down to Smith's Docks, but you have to park at the top on the road, walk down and go through the fence. As far as I know, the hole's still there, and you can get through. But you can definitely get still there. Peter, what's the biggest cod you caught off Northeast shoreline, mate? Not massive. 10 pound, 13 ounces. And I caught that off Tynemouth Pier in 1989 or something like that. We used to go on there as kids and stay on all night. It was a massive storm one night. My line got wrapped around the end, and I thought, oh, it's fastened up. Pumped it in. Guy took it off us, started reeling it in for us because I couldn't, and it was a 10 pound fish. Biggest I've had. You can get a Smith's Docks. Used to love my son, but give up and went to carp fishing. Oh, carp fishing, Peter. It's so expensive. The lads who come in the place where I work spend an absolute fortune on carp stuff. And it's carrying it. Like, I used to fish with the pole. I used to course fish quite a lot, and I had all my gear. I got sick of carrying everything. Nowadays, it's compact. Lindsay Simpson. Yep. Lindsay Simpson's channel's good. Would you consider doing a joint video with Nathan? Slippy Limits or Daniel Fishing? I'll do a joint video with anybody. I don't mind. It's all fun. If I can get some company when I'm out now and again, it's nice. I do like me time alone, but I would fish with anyone. I fish with Steve. I mean, if I fish with Sparta, I'd fish with anyone. I mean, come on. Anyway, North Pier has had some lumps over the years. It has, yeah. It was my stomping ground. I'm originally from Newcastle, so most of my fishing was done on the north side. I now live on the south side, and I'm still learning. Dad caught 13 pound off Tynemouth many years ago. Still, it was in the Chronicle, possibly the best pier northeast Tynemouth. It's a great pier, Craig. I think you've got to be a member to fish it now. I mean, I know that everyone goes on. We all know people climb over it. We know that, but to fish it through the day, you have to be a member, I think. Stephen the Seagull, how does I remember fishing Davy Bank? Oh, aye. Davy Bank and casting with little Tommy and Morris. Yeah, of course I do. I'm not sure who you are though, Stephen, unless my memory's really bad. But yeah, that's where we used to practice our casting when we were in same casting club. Used to spend all my time on the field. Absolute waste of time. Looking back now, what was the point? I very rarely pendulum cast these days unless I have to, unless I need distance, but it was a learning curve. Martin used to live in Whitley Bay and missed the sound of the winter seas at night. Only moved to Shire. I'm not sure what that means, Martin, but Whitley Bay. I mean, if I lived in Whitley Bay, Martin, I'd be dangerous, because I would, if I lived next to the sea, my wife already knows that would probably be getting divorced, because I'd be on the coast all the time fishing. Fish from the west end. Oh, excellent. Yeah, but sea fishing again. I hate not catching nothing though, freezing cold. Peter, you just have to stick in, mate. Part of fishing is unfortunately not catching, and sometimes you do. Doesn't matter how good you think you are, or how good your bait is, or you know, it just happens. You just got to get on with it. What's that one? Great bunch, lads. None on the site. Sorry, I missed that one. I'm just going to go back. You need to join the Sea Angling Reports. Good bunch of, yeah, you're right. The forums are a real minefield, because you'll always get a numpty on there, and I've had it before. I've actually been threatened physically before on a fly tying forum for voicing an opinion which I was felt strongly about. So that's how bad these forums can be. So I don't bother with them anymore. I need to try to cast with practice. Janice, get that practice in. Stick with that fixed spool. Put some thicker line on it, and you won't get nested. Stephen, plenty big bags caught. There's been some absolutely wicked bags caught. I'm itching to get out myself, to be fair. John, my wife kicks me out to go fishing. I'm not surprised, John. That's all I can say. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Hey, there could be worse things she'll be kicking out for. Fishing's not bad at all. That's it. It's the going out and taking part that counts. I guess catching is a bonus. Peter, you're spot on. It is. It's like fishing is 50% catching, 50% not. That's the way I would look at it. You're all going to catch. If you're in a club or you go out with somebody who knows marks, this is another point. I was thinking about this today. I'm going to blither on now. I need to wet my whistle before I carry on with this one. Right, two things I want to talk about. One, catching fish, right? Yeah, the fish have to be in front of you. That's the first thing. If there isn't any fish in front of you, you're not going to catch them. It's as simple as that. Second thing, I don't get these people. This is going to be a bit controversial, and I do apologize if it offends, but I don't get these people who put pictures of their catch all over the place. Tons of codling, cod all hour, as we call it. And I stand there with all these fish, and people say, "Oh, that's a great catch, you know, pat you on the back, well done, you're the best," etc. And then, where did you catch them? Radio silence. If you want to keep your fishing, if you want to keep your catches a secret, don't put a video on, because to me, you're putting a picture on, because to me the picture is for adulation. You want people to praise you and tell you how good you are, but you don't want to share the mark in case anybody else goes to have an opportunity to catch those fish. Absolutely don't get that. But anyway, that's me ramming on. I've missed a few because I've been gone on. John, you're happy about it, I bet you. Yeah, I'm off now, Darren. Great crack. Cheers, Gerald. Thank you very much for coming on. I'm sorry you didn't win anything, but I still appreciate the subscription and the support. Thank you, friend. Fishing Things used to be... Fishing Things used a bait additives on his latest video. We tried them and what were the results? I've never tried any fishing additives. I know there's a few channels that do. For me, everything's been fine without, so I don't know. I would try them though. Yeah, John, fishing is a lottery as well. That's why I've never won any money, mate. Totally agree about the marks. Thanks, James. No one gives them marks away. No, never have secret spots. That's right. Craig, told you about the flat mark in heaven. Consistently produces over the years. Has sandbanks down there. Would love to see you do a nighttime video to see what you get. Craig, if that was, I've done a little video today, spoiler, and that may be where I was. Could you do this more often so people can share good marks and advice? Of course I can, Graham, if people want it. If you don't get bored with me blithering on, yeah. Just looking forward to my next Army Northeast match in December. Hopefully this. Oh, Anthony, you're excellent. You fish for the Army matches. I don't know if Stuart Hurd's got anything to do with those, but he does a lot of videos with a lot of matches with the Army as well. WD-40, Peter. WD-40 does work, and I'll tell you why. Because when I was in my teens, we used to use it on ragworm. It works specifically well with ragworm, and it's an excellent coley bait. I think it's just the oil that comes off it, but it does work. First mail, Piscan pop winner in the chat. It's Phil 83, mate. I don't get that one. Sorry, I don't know. Upload. I need to watch. Well, it'll be a couple of weeks' time, that one, Craig. And well, I'm not going to say anything about it. It's a couple of weeks' time. I was in a flounder comp in pool. Only got 2 school bass. At least you got bass. They've evaded me this year. I haven't had one. That's who runs it, mate. He's a good lad, Steve. Yeah, Stu. Stu's a lovely lad. He is really good lad. I'm hoping he does some more videos as well, because I enjoy his stuff. I spoke to him in Lenny's a few weeks ago. I talking to Gary, Phil. Sorry, don't let me interrupt you. You just crack on. Many years ago, I met Guy Kikubi, used to write the catch report for the Sea Angler. He told me to ignore it, as he has only put those reports in to send trawler men. Well, that's a strange one, Ray, isn't it? More stuff in the tackle shop to catch the angler, not the fish, once you realise that it's simpler and cheaper. Yeah. Aye, WD-40 does work. And you're right, Stephen. I mean, that subject could go on forever about the tackle. I mean, I work in the trade as well. And if a customer comes in to me with no knowledge whatsoever, which they often do, I'll put them onto practical stuff. Get a lot of youngsters coming in as well. And I want to get them off on the right footing, because if I filled them with rubbish and just sell something for the sake of it, it wouldn't be good for them. So I do try to be methodical and practical. That's the word I would use. Peter Wallace's knickers would be a good additive to wrap caught in. Oh dear. I take it that she's not watching this then, and you're doing that in private, because she's probably going to have you, mate. I tell you. Enhances the cart smell. Oh dear. I can't comment on that one, Peter. Sorry, bud. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm going to wrap this up. Hopefully Colin will get in touch. If Colin doesn't, was it Colin Clifford? If Colin doesn't get in touch within a week from some reason, unfortunately, I'll have to let it go, and we'll do something quick again. But it's been great talking to you. My Facebook page is available to everybody. You can post on there. You can put comments on and stuff. If you go on there, if you do want a live interaction every month or so be it, we'll do it. I'll try and do a live video as well at some point if I can, but I don't think it'll be in the winter. It's too iffy. But have a great evening. Thank you very much for watching the channel. I really genuinely appreciate it. I do. I don't just do it to say it. I'm not giving stuff away to bribe anyone for subs. Don't mind about the subs, as long as I've got some nice people on. That's all that matters. But have a great night, everyone, with me iodine stained yellow thumb, and I'll catch you again soon. Take good care of yourselves.